Skin the color of bark, clothes smelling like trees. Digging my earth, find my roots and weeds. My truth bleeds right back in the arm. No scar, but I left my mark. My friend got clean, then no deed. Life is just that dark. Clothes smelling like trees. Digging my earth, find my roots and weeds. My truth bleeds right back in the arm. No scar, but I left my mark. My friend got clean, then no deed. Life is just that dark. But life is just that bright, that when the sunset shines, I've seen the graffiti writes. I'm back tonight with a sack to light. In honor of the past I write. I'm wide open with no glass of wine. Stuck in the barrel, I'll get better with time. While you measure how the pleasure declines, I'm stacking cheddar while the bread just rise. With my eyes and my ears glued here on my grind, Cuddy. Creeping on the come up. I'm sleeping till the sun's up. Telling secrets to the drum thumps. Pledge allegiance to the blood pump. Until I leak my last leader, here's my one love. And all these angels got their guns up, but no fear when my teeth and my tongue touch. I am here and I speak for the young bloods. You seen the flood and they drug all the anchors up. It set sail through the world in the name of trust. Hard work and the crux that it made in us. I'm about to bust on my veins full of gold dust. The 1985 California gold rush. In the spine plus the flesh that it holds up. I'm out for mines and my wolves got it sewn up. One crow, one eagle on my shoulders. And my eyes hold the light that approaches.
Wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after. If all it took was luck, I would already be struck. Yeah, caught by the good life, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after.
These days have been crazed, I've been raised in a city of angels that been slayed. Men play the children games with real guns. Cops and robbers and cowboys and Indians. I survived to 25 in the sun, under the moon in the twilight with my heart's drum, beating the same beat my ancestors came from.
And there is only one, there is only one.
Powwow circles and peace pipes, grill storytellers spelling out the key to life. Their shells are gone now, still I carry them in my spirit, not the dirt that they're buried in. I've grown very thin, living off of bread and water, books, paintings, film and sex, and the marijuana. And the music that's been therapy for the trauma. My songs bring me clarity, they also make me wander. Now I'm standing in the London fog. I think of Los Angeles and I smell the smog. My mind drifts to Amsterdam, I see the Dom. I'm in my beach house in Cape Town, the flash is gone.
All it took was luck, I would already be struck. Yeah, caught by the good life, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after. If all it took was luck, I would already be struck. Yeah, caught by the good life, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after.
Pigeon or dove, who even really gives a fuck? The names that you call for it all, hear me grunt about the things I saw. I can still see them, like ever-widening rings of being, bare feet on the hardwood floor, about to kiss the ceiling. I'm
sick of kneeling. I need a prayer I can walk through into the house built from everything I thought I ruined. If this the house where the couch at, trying to smoke a sack of right raps, cut an opening above where the mic's at. But some nights slips right past. I wrote the illest shit you never heard and left it in the street as an offering underneath the wing of a dead bird. Gemini be the shepherd and the herd, both sides deep down in the same spine. Should have fallen by the wayside, but I crawled out Bayside and spit wine through the grapevine. Here's my hope if my faith dies. See the rope that it hangs by. I would already be struck dead, caught by the good light, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after. If all it took was luck, I would already be struck dead, caught by the good light, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after. Wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after. If all it took was luck, I would already be struck dead, caught by the good light, waiting to wake up, but it's more like disaster. Born as a bastard, turned into king of the dreams that you after.
Bless, Shahmen, the grizzly is back, the California bear of rap. I've been asleep in the den, now my eyes are cracked. Belly full of hunger with a diamond back. You hear the crack of the thunder under my attack. Man in nature, trying to come up on some land and paper. They say the end is near, I still want some makers. Make the best of the time that we left to stay here. And hear the bastard that turned prince. Heading to the castle, they kneeled at my service. I told them rise up and follow on your purpose. The ones who stood still, I bought tickets to the circus. Better smile for you die, dummy. And me mugging don't mean nothing. Live lovely, make money, build something. And catch the snakes in my garden before they take from me. Grizzly is back, the California bear of rap. I've been asleep in the den, now my eyes are cracked. Belly full of hunger with a diamond back. You hear the crack of the thunder under my attack. Man in nature, trying to come up on some land and paper. They say the end is near, I still want some makers. Make the best of the time that we left to stay here. And hear the bastard that turned prince. Heading to the castle, they kneeled at my service. I told them rise up and follow on your purpose. The ones who stood still, I bought tickets to the circus. Better smile for you die, dummy. And me mugging don't mean nothing. Live lovely, make money, build something. And catch the snakes in my garden before they take from me. Out, but the day's still sunny, and the land made of blood and milk and honey. Four walls and the floor and the roof and the door and the window where I sit and watch the Cold World War. It's the mad dash to get hit cash here while the shit lasts. Say it in soon, so we live fast. Got me buying flowers every other day just to pick them all apart and try and smoke them in your face. Want a taste from the river to cleanse the sinner. Was in love at breakfast, but hate by dinner. Still trying to really balance out the center, but you never get the sweet without the bitter. I pull my hood on when I head out in the city at night. Put my headphones on to a song I can write. Start to freestyle every little thing I see. Street lights change and the car horns beat. An old woman sleeps next to a trash heap. Crowd of pigeons gathered up right at her feet. I see comedy, drama, and tragedy. Still alive, not a casualty. I walked a long cold road and wrote this heat just to warm my soul, the soul could speak. Watch a life turn whole from broken links. I want the love and the money and the time to think. Walked a long cold road and wrote this heat just to warm my soul, the soul could speak. Watch a life turn whole from broken links. I want the love and the money and the time to think.
You cannot say how big is the heart of a man, like the roots of a plant are hidden beneath the earth.
When you broke, every day's just $1 to chase. And when you're rich, every day's just dollars to make. Don't window shop, but I walk in the bank thinking I ought to get all that I can. I know my music ain't the solidest plan, but this is all that I have. As far as blood, sweat, and tears, I put it all in the pad and put my faith and my strength when I started to rap. Say the strongest survive, but it's the ones with raps. So any place on the map, I laid my hat. From LA to the Dom to Cape Town and back. I found my dogs and made my packs. I made these songs and found my path. Right, hold the wheel, my soul was still. As we roll through the globe and flow through ears. See the roads made of gold that's grown right here. See the petals start to fall as the close comes near. But I'm only beginning to get it clear. Spent years only writing about the man in the mirror. Been hungry in a concrete jungle full of fear. Now I'm feeling like the hunter on the day he met the deer. Cause the fear of the body, bones and heart. A little bit of fear kept the soldier sharp. I sold everything I owned to buy this poem, hoping if I could just own it, my money tree would grow. Maybe you will or maybe you won't. Got a voice for the million, but I'm still broke. But that's all about to change with the song I wrote. From the day I started hunting with the wolves and crows. I walked a long cold road and wrote this heat just to warm my soul, the soul could speak. Watch a life turn whole from broken links. I want the love and the money and the time to think. Walked a long cold road and wrote this heat just to warm my soul, the soul could speak. Watch a life turn whole from broken links. I want the love and the money and the time to think.
Cowardice means dishonor to a soldier like me. My mission here is to promote peace.
Without anger and hate, without treachery and evil.
Peaceful. Cowardice means dishonor to a soldier like me. My mission here is to promote peace.
Without anger and hate, without treachery and evil.
Peaceful.
Bitten by the touch, living on the cusp. Digging to the rhythm till my vision pulls you up. Summer turned me inside. The tunnel was a distant light. Made a hunger just to kiss the mic. The only trouble is a distant dice. Bet double, I'ma hit tonight. From the jungles to the city lights. I'ma bubble up in middle night. With a riddle of my little life. Turn the visions of my endless life. For this prison there's a key in sight. There's a secret in my eyes I ain't never sharing. Peep it if you might. Right through the lyrics. Back through my eyes. Slide through my spirit. Tie me to the heights. These souls unfold like gold in a cavern. Everything I've sown has grown into patterns. Heaven be the home, a poem of my laughter. The candles that I light crawl up in my mind, contour my heartbeat. The wolf along my side, walking to my heartbeats. Finally my time, tell me this is our feast. I'm back upon my grind. I don't wanna cry with all I gotta carry. I just wanna ride, all of us are buried. I don't wanna cry with all I gotta carry.
Will see me wanna
This is everything I wanted. Been living in the house that was haunted. Haunted by the fact that I wanna start performing. Locked in a box here for years just recording. Throwing all the knives from the kitchen at my boredom. Gotta cut the cake and I ain't even got a portion. Took a lot of time but I chose not to force it. Maybe that was wisdom or maybe that was horseshit. All I know for sure is the world has its forces. Some of them are hideous and some of them are gorgeous. Something like the smell of roses mixed with rigor mortis. But look into the bright side past all the horrors. What did it really take for me to see the day? Someone call it fate, I guess I say the same. How did I meet sense? Was something in the way? Found the beats I needed but I never could have made. The world is truly strange, it only gets stranger. Scenery is beautiful, I also sense danger. Gotta make a living, just a writer chasing paper. Trying to tell my story till I'm facing with my maker. World is truly strange, it only gets stranger. Scenery is beautiful, I also sense danger. Gotta make a living, just a writer chasing paper. Trying to tell my story till I'm facing with my maker. Back when I was younger, thought it was so simple. All I really needed was a couple instrumentals. No pen or no pencils, just something I could vent to. I would spit for hours about the challenges I've been through. Mountains that I climbed in the spirit that is in you. Then the wind changed in the way it would hit you. Days grew colder, got a lot older. Tried to get high but I still feel sober. Friends and my girl kept calling me a loner. What they didn't see was I really was alone here. Trying to make a plan, only got a couple grand. Listing what I'm missing and I'm checking what I have. Stepping out the door like one day I'll be back. Hopping on a plane like I wonder about that. Been around the world, already touched 6 continents. Same pair of Vans, slip-ons, walked all of them. Found sense floating on a boat in Holland. Ever since then, been building and acknowledging. The world is truly strange, it only gets stranger. Scenery is beautiful, I also sense danger. Gotta make a living, just a writer chasing paper. Try to tell my story till I'm facing with my maker. World is truly strange, it only gets stranger. Scenery is beautiful, I also sense danger. Gotta make a living, just a writer chasing paper. Trying to tell my story till I'm facing with my maker. World is truly strange, it only gets stranger. Scenery is beautiful, I also sense danger. Gotta make a living, just a writer chasing
Cried in your weakness, or carry it like Jesus, or just wonder where the peace is. The heart's beautiful, the brain's where the beast lives. All these names on a train and I'm trying to put my piece in. I paint for days till my pain's raised. The spirit in my lyric phrase, and when it plays, let the fire blaze. In remembrance of the higher plane, I came dark, dark days. Come and gon' feel my heart, life fades. Come and gon' feel that art I pain, just to gon' spill this truth. Knowing truth was reality and lost in the challenge to see what was out the window. You was pretending and I had the info and we was just listening, all with my kinfolk. Hear me hearly, here with a cliff slow. Man, Goghs Crows, over we fields of gold. Forget everything you know, be the secret hidden right under nose. Go ahead and seek everything you want. Everything you want, you already got. This is just a secret I'm mixing in the pie. Everything you want, you already got. This be the secret mixed in the pie, yeah. Everything you want, you already got. 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 The more I'm digging this grave, the more I'm digging my life. The more I'm digging this pain, the more I'm digging the mic. The more I'm looking for life, the more I'm looking for light. The more I mix in between, the more I'm caught with this mic. The more I'm digging this grave, the more I'm digging my life. The more I'm digging this pain, the more I'm digging the mic. The more I'm looking for life, the more I'm looking for light. The more I mix in between, the more I'm caught with this mic. The more I'm digging this grave, the more I'm digging my life. The more I'm digging this pain, the more I'm digging the mic. The more I'm looking for life, the more I'm looking for light. The more I mix in between, the more I'm caught with this mic. Yeah, you got less. And that's in that. You got less. And that's in that. And we be blessed, yes.
Said I'm back, yeah you right. Go to sleep in the morning, wake at night. I said I'm back, yeah you right. Go to sleep in the morning, wake at night. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. My life story, just the irony of blending in. The black cowboy who's really just an Indian. Outcast citizen, out for cash and dividends. Bread, cheese, and bank, I'm just really trying to save my skin and take care of kin. Plus my dearest friends who gave me bread or a bed when I had no ends, or stole the shovel when I went to dig my grave again, and asked me where my album's at and when I'll play again. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. I've been broken hearted, I'm broken hearts. Can't tell the treasure from the trash when it gets too dark. I've been torn apart, but I've been mended back with a needle and a thread and a nicotine patch. Getting clean, hoping nothing pushes me to relapse. Like watching dreams pass and chasing greener grass. You're better off crying right into that empty glass. So sick of being depressed, this shit'll make me laugh. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. Back, yeah you right. Go to sleep in the morning, wake at night. Said I'm back, yeah you right. Go to sleep in the morning, wake at night. Stay up all night, and I song right of my whole life, and where it's gone right, where it's gone wrong, and where I'll fix it all, and where I wake up and I feel it in a crystal ball and go. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. I ain't got no time to waste. I've been wasted, praying for some light to break. But the day's in twilight, I'm wide awake, getting faded. One butterfly, pull the iron out the maiden. Yeah, pull the iron out the maiden. Smoke a butterfly and fall where the day's in. Hey, pull the iron out the maiden. Butterflies in my stomach as the day's in. Yeah. bless. Yes. Ah, 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 ah.
His weight has been lifted. I buried the knife. Buried. Here comes the elephant carried by mice. Here to marry the mic. A one tusk cut, dipped in blood. Now dare me to write. Dare me. Watch a murder of crows turn into a pack of wolves and proud the streets for the feast they owe. Fat sacks and a stack of gold get blown and turn back to crows. I hear evil, I see evil, but I speak needle. Full of medicine for all of these dead people. Sight beyond sight, carry the eyes of a dead eagle treading in the twilight. Leather bag of bones, browns when the sun is shown. 10 fingers that have touched the globe, 10 toes to the dusty road. One skull made of bone, about to touch the throne. Eskimo with an ice pick, chipping icebergs down when I write shit. Priceless, life lifts off a virus.
High into the sky, catches fire and falls right into your iris.
Wipe the ash from your eyelashes, follow on the white rabbit. Tonight you might catch it. Been clinging on to madness,
but I finally built a kingdom from my passion. So start to divvy up the cash. I'll pull the next world wonder out the back alley trash can. A vision everlasting. They tried to get him, but they couldn't build a prison that would trap him. And in this land here, the shaman's a king. Better follow your dreams or fall deep into the hollow of rings. I've gone into tomorrow, it seems, to suck the sorrow out and spit my peace.
wake up, face up with a heart to get right. And the world has gone wrong. I'm darker than midnight, but I'm brighter than Zeus strikes from rolling these two dice. Tell me the world ends, well I guess we got tonight. Dance on my own grave, this ground is not sacred. The art, well it takes time, my hands, will it take bread. The engine in my heart starts to running on hatred. No one make it far in this war but the faceless.
Raise out the grave, segregated to falling. Goodbye for the now, no I'm out for my calling. Staring at my chips, about to push them all in. Standing on the cliffs, one slipping, I'm falling.
I wrote this one on Sunday with no sun rays. Under a gray and blue sky, thinking one thing: be a king by the time that the sun came. Now I rhyme while it shines like gold plate. I wrote this one on Sunday with no sun rays. Under a gray and blue sky, thinking one thing: be a king by the time that the sun came. Now I rhyme while it shines like gold plate. I wrote this one on Sunday with no sun rays. Under a gray and blue sky, thinking one thing: be a king by the time that the sun came. Now I rhyme while it shines like gold plate. I wrote this one on Sunday with no sun rays. Under a gray and blue sky, thinking one thing: be a king by the time that the sun came. Now I rhyme while it shines like. Here comes the elephant carried by mice, carried by mice, carried by mice. Here comes the elephant, here comes the elephant, here comes the elephant. Here comes the elephant carried by mice, carried by mice, carried by mice. Here comes the elephant, here comes the elephant, here comes the elephant. Here comes the elephant carried by mice, carried by mice, carried by mice. Here comes the elephant, here comes the elephant.
wishing well, looking heaven, kissing hell, checking for the wounds from the knives in the eyes of the Jezebel, sailing past the big cake. You can see my rib cage as the hunger grows. The crows kick it where I sit, man. Follow down that dark road, see how bright my heart grows. Learn from the school in the pool where the sharks float. All you'll taste the big fish, survival based on fitness. The writers of the Bible, Darwin paying witness. The devil's on my shit list, trying to steal my wishes, kill my inspiration, but it's money go for bitches. I be on my mission, code name no slipping. This is the link that's always missing. Listen here, get it clear. Human in the mirror, watch the sunrise as the stars all disappear. Even a blind boy can see that something's hidden here. Who could tell what it is? It probably couldn't fit in ears, but it's always there, comfortable or feeling weird, hidden in the pit of your stomach, somewhere near. Can you read the lines in your hand and count the years like a tree stump or a drunk with 100 beers lined upon the wall? Could you count them all? Or make a fake psychic crack all the crystal balls? See, it doesn't take a mason to break a wall and to make it fall. I build up off the call to give it all until the point that the all is gone. Somehow a garden's grown up in this heart of stone. Find surviving wrapped all around my bones. Lungs are leaves, I breathe and the breeze is blown. Flowers bloom out my veins till the pain is gone. BLS from the west, I've Los Angeles, trying to find my way back, but the map was made of cannabis. Better hurry up and find another way to handle this. Burned every tree, now there's none to hang my hammock with. Trying to patch up all my damages, stagger through the madness, throwing hatchets at the manuscripts of every maggot on the planet, trying to rap and spit. I cop your album, but I'd rather read a bag of shit. Smoke a spliff that's been dipped into madness, and take a step on your neck and get a cracking, bitch. It's BLS, brand the blessed, but he's hazardous. As tobacco is the mammals, he's standing in a buffalo flannel in Amsterdamalis. Couldn't find a candle to handle up as I channel this. Brandon, now the phantom, abandoning all the analysts. Turned every critic into advocating panelists. No more time for the trash talk. Put your eyes on the Black Hawk. See the prize that I grasped on. I was born at the height of the rap storm. Now a smack on the back, the baby's reborn. On the road I made some detours, but I always kept my feet forward. All I need is a drum beat to seep toward and keep my heart in my head, swinging back and forth like a seesaw. Been living life like I'm falling down in free fall, and full of dice who wanna write like they really raw. I bet it all, I'll be the nigga that will win it all, sending them the venom that was hidden in my rhythm, y'all. I was born with game, and I grew over time and the form would change, but the core still remained the same. Now I'm 23 with buckets and change, in the court like when Jordan came, with a dunk from the free throw lane. Now all I need is the 5-finger recant, and a catalog of classics that we can bang. Then I'm mapping out the atlas that leads the way. We don't play, but was blessed with games, so respect the name, Shahmen. We don't play, but was blessed with games, so respect the name, Shahmen. We don't play, but was blessed with games, so respect the name, Shahmen. We don't play, but was blessed with games, so respect the name. Tonight is long enough for us to dream twice, but I ain't catching nosy. Sing while I swing dice. There's a bet in every minute. This is what I sound like winning. This is the road between me and myself. Driving blindfolded down the highway in my hell, standing on my own too, and I know my shit stank. Part of me is everywhere, everywhere the kid paints. Hear me like a mirror that be calling out your nickname. Never had no reason like we grown in the first place. Even though I'm still blind, I can just feel mine. A ladder gon' grow and I'm tired, but I still climb. Poet and a prisoner, watch us both feel time. Hear the hollow in my head phones wake me up. Start to search for mine in the sky that'll pick me up. My name's Fire, I'm a friend of dust. I am tying all the ends that touch. Now get down with it. You and I are same, but I belong here. Senses turn to sleep, now I'm lost in the chair. Not I want to search, I just want to find. And I don't want to work, I should've chose a life of crime. Villain on his own grind, living in the gold mine. Damn, this a good world, studio is all mine. Now I see where I sits the throne, from the shit from which we've grown. I am built for the worth we're owed, to the dirt where the earthly go. Ain't no earthly soul. Now I see where I sits the throne, from the shit from which we've grown. I am built for the worth we're owed, to the dirt where the earthly go. Ain't no earthly soul. Or maybe I'm tripping, I don't really know. Maybe I'm slipping, blood up in my bones. The marrow of my mission, I bundles of dough. We're breaking out of prison, this prison of my own. This is the road between me and myself, streaked in the gold with a glow that'll make your eyes melt. Now this is the road between me and myself, streaked in the gold with a glow that'll make your eyes melt. This is the road between me and myself, streaked in the gold with a glow that'll make your eyes melt. Now this is the road between me and myself, streaked in the gold with a glow that'll make your eyes melt. Bless. Shahmen, the grizzly is back, the California bear of rap. I've been asleep in the den, now my eyes are cracked. Belly full of hunger with a diamond back. You hear the crack of the thunder under my attack. Man in nature, trying to come up on some land and paper. They say the end is near, I still want some makers. Make the best of the time that we left to stay here. You hear the bastard that turned prince. Heading to the castle, they kneeled at my service. I told them rise up and follow on your purpose. The ones who stood still, I bought tickets to the circus. Better smile before you die, dummy. And me mugging don't mean nothing. Live lovely, make money, build something. And catch the snakes in my garden before they take from me. Grizzly is back, the California bear of rap. I've been asleep in the den, now my eyes are cracked. Belly full of hunger with a diamond back. You hear the crack of the thunder under my attack. Man in nature, trying to come up on some land and paper. They say the end is near, I still want some makers. Make the best of the time that we left to stay here. You hear the bastard that turned prince. Heading to the castle, they kneeled at my service. I told them rise up and follow on your purpose. The ones who stood still, I bought tickets to the circus. Better smile before you die, dummy. And me mugging don't mean nothing. Live lovely, make money, build something. And catch the snakes in my garden before they take from me.